from reading, I was spiraling a bit, but I was spiraling. I came up, I was like crying and eating my soup, and then I was like panicking, and then I went outside onto like my balcony, and then I felt a lot better. But I am going to, what was I up to? So I journaled, and then that was good. I like responded to my friend's text, so that like helped me get me out of that headspace. And then FaceTime my sister, FaceTime my other friend, vented a bit about things that came up to the surface. I've been drinking water from my Stanley. I'm so glad my coworker got me this for Christmas, because there's no way I would have bought it on my own. But I'm hungry, so I'm probably gonna eat some more, and then I don't know, try not to spiral again. Keeping myself occupied is easier said than done, right? Because, you know, while you're going through kind of like a flare-up, as I'd like to call it, you know, through it, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, this is happening again, and then it kind of puts you back into it. But I know it'll ride the wave. I think the hardest part is just some of the thoughts are really scary, and then it just gets all very overwhelming. So I had to I made sure I got food in my system. I got some fresh air outside and journaled, and what helped was I had to respond to some texts, and so that took me out of it. Otherwise, what I would have done, because I know not everyone has people that they can text, not even about like their mental breakdown, but about like maybe just having people in their life who are texting them. I think I would have listened to music I really like, but I know how like it can play a lot of tricks on you to where you won't enjoy the music that you usually like. And you know, I think I would have just silenced everything and just breathed till it became quiet. I think what really helps is also to have a hobby. I started making a list on my phone of like fun activities I can do, so I don't have too much free time. It's just hard because I'm about to move, so I don't want to get a bunch of new stuff. Like finding out something that excites you, whatever it may be, find out how to multiply it. For example, if you really like skateboarding, find a skateboarding group, or find new ways you can upgrade your skateboard, or like new little stickers or like the wheels. I feel like you can upgrade things like that. Find like skater YouTubers, just something like multiply it, like get more into it. Also for me right now, like I realize like making content makes me feel less alone, like I'm talking to someone. It makes me feel creative. I like to put together videos, like I already do that on TikTok, and I like the duality that I have of like this really like high vibe girl, but I'm also someone who's extremely low vibe sometimes. Yeah, for anyone going through it, for anyone who feels like you're the first person to go through this and you need to be locked up, for anyone who feels like they don't know who they can tell these things to because they're scared, or to anyone who feels like completely alone and isolated, it passes. And I know that is like so hard to believe, because each time feels like it might not pass this time. But the more you approach it with calmness, rather than like, why am I thinking all of this and all of that, that kind of like adds oxygen to this flame, right? But if you like calm it down, it eventually dissipates. I hope that is helpful, because I can scour the internet a lot, and it actually, scouring the internet makes me spiral. Anyway, back to it. I'm eating my taco soup. It's so freaking good. I will like leave the link to the recipe, and it was so easy to make. But yeah, 2024 has had like a very interesting start for me. I just experienced like a lot of change. Having a really bad hangover kind of puts you in a bad headspace, so I decided I'm doing like damp January. I would try and do dry, but I have a wedding that I'm going to be dry as possible at, but max like 2 drinks, because I'm just not dealing with it. And now we go. Alexa, 10-minute timer. I'm not a huge, like, try new skincare and stuff. Like, I have struggled with acne. Oh, shit. I used to struggle with acne really bad for about, like, 10 years. And so I'm not very adventurous in my skincare. Like, I just don't care to try new things, because why would I try new things? My shirt is obviously very bleached. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I will show you guys what it looks like outside. It's so beautiful. I like really take this for granted, in the sense that, you know, when I'm sad and stuff, I realize like I should just come out here for a bit. I'm just letting my laptop charge up, because once my mask is done in about 5 minutes, I will start to edit. I think that's fun. Like, I honestly don't care if people watch this. It's just like very creative for me. Or like I feel less alone. I'm like, ooh, this is my life. So I'm editing right now. That was a glimpse into a hard mental health day for me, where I'm like really trying, and it's taking a lot of active effort to kind of fight against it. But I did overcome it. I'm optimistic about tomorrow. It's like that quote that's like, it's happened once, and you've gotten over it, it'll happen again, and you'll get over it again. You have to choose to want to get better, I really am, like, I fight my mind a lot, and I did sign up for a therapist. Hopefully I'll get to see her sometime this week or next, but it's hard to make that decision, because you don't want to keep it alive by talking about it. But you are not alone, and yeah. Okay, bye.